Hello and welcome to Just the Facts.
JTF.
It's where we say just the facts about movies. We don't troll movies, we don't hate movies. We don't just say, oh, this movie's bad just because we feel like it.
We don't?
Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah. We don't. We're supposed to just say that this movie is what it is. And we can say, in our opinion.
Alright, well, I'm gone. See you later.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, well I just lost my co-host. So, yeah, we were going to talk about The Amazing Spider-Man. And we were going to be talking about how, it's already on DVD. It's coming out on DVD just recently this month. Anybody know what time? Nobody?
Nope.
Well, it came out. I don't know when it came out.
And also, alright, so anyway, it was Rotten Tomato gave it a 73% certified fresh score from Rotten Tomatoes. It was also a box office success, becoming the 44th highest grossing film of all time, and
oh my goodness,
and the fourth highest grossing film of all year. And that's not the end. The first of at least 2 sequels is scheduled for release on May 2nd, 2014.
So yes, fans of Spider-Man, 1 year before Star Wars Episode 7 comes out, we will be having Spider-Man 2.
And director Mike Webb and actor Andrew Garfield are set to return. Andrew Garfield.
The director of Spider-Man's last name is Webb. They must have planned that. I mean, that is just a ridiculous... Stop it! That's just a ridiculous coincidence. Anyway, about our opinion of Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know what people are complaining about. Of course, Spider-Man is going to be a retelling of the first Spider-Man by Sam Raimi. I mean, they have to begin the stupid movie. It's gonna have the predictable Uncle Ben dies, da-da-da-da-da, Spider-Man gets his powers, but it was entertaining, which is the reason we go to theaters, isn't it? We go to theaters to be entertained. So, I enjoyed it. And the plot, of course, well, this is pretty predictable. Spider-Man was an awkward kid, but this time they talk about his parents. And it begins with his parents leaving him with his aunt and uncle. And then it flash forwards, I forget how many years.
About 100, I think.
100, yeah, we're talking about The Last Airbender now. Yeah, not. Anyway, it flashes forward a couple of years, maybe a decade or something like that. And he's in high school, he's an awkward kid, but he's not a nerd. Yeah, well, I guess he's a bit of a nerd. He doesn't look like a usual nerd, though. Sam Raimi's Peter Parker looked like a usual nerd, with the glasses and whatnot. He doesn't wear glasses until he finds his father's glasses in a bag. And then he tries to wear them. Just, I guess, he felt nostalgic or something. Anyway, yeah, he's pretty cool, actually. He rides his skateboard and stuff. It doesn't seem like something a nerd would be doing. But who knows? Anyway, yeah, we liked it. I liked it myself. Huh?
It takes one to know one.
I look like a nerd. My world has ended. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, this Spider-Man was more realistic. I mean, when he finally... Oh my goodness.
That? Did you see that?
I don't know. Some guy just...
Let's take care of it.
Yeah, kill him! Kill him! Shoot him! Okay, forget
I got that out of the way.
Okay, good. He's gone. Anyway, yeah. This one was more realistic. I mean, one time he was Spider-Man and his uncle had already died and everything. But he came home with bruises because he was out being Spider-Man, getting in fights and stuff. And his Aunt May was wondering what was going on.
They did not have that in the original one.
No, they didn't. Spider-Man either didn't become Spider-Man until he was out of high school and on his own, or nobody seemed to care that he was gone all the time. I don't understand that.
And all he got from all his fights was one little cut.
Yes, I forgot about that. And then they had a whole weird, not Matrix, but I forget what kind of scene, where the water drop the blood drop falls from the sky, from the ceiling.
It's raining blood.
Yeah, rain and blood. Oh yeah, well anyway, and then the Green Goblin hears it hit the ground. That was kind of odd. But whatever, it was a movie. It was good. We're not hating on the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man. We actually own 1, 2, and 3, which everyone seems to hate. I thought 3 was okay. It was just kind of odd having Spider-Man dance and act like a jerk. It just looked kind of weird.
And he was dancing.
Yeah, when he was in the bar with MJ. And he was dancing with Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
And he was acting all weird. And he was just, he wanted to get back at her and everything. But anyway, we're not talking about that movie. Yeah, we're talking about this one. Anyway, he had a reason for being Spider-Man in this one. In the other one, he felt guilty because his Uncle Ben had died and he could have stopped it if he had stopped the bad guy. And he just, apparently and his Uncle Ben's advice, if you have with great power comes great responsibility. All of that mixed together made him Spider-Man. It was believable to an extent, but in this one, he doesn't have a big hero complex. He just knows that he can actually beat all these bad guys. He hasn't been beat yet. They're all just, so it's like nothing for him. And he goes out there looking for his uncle's killer.
And his uncle didn't really need to die. He just felt like
didn't.
Trying to be a hero.
Yeah.
Go after a guy with a gun.
A guy running out of the store with a gun.
Oh,
you don't run after him. Seriously, even if you didn't know he had a gun. Why is he trying to do the cop's job?
Didn't he see the gun when the guy fell?
Yes, he saw the gun.
And
but
he tried to get it.
Yes.
He should have just
left
him alone and walked away.
He didn't have to die. In the Sam Raimi one, which is one good thing about the Sam Raimi one, the whole gunshot thing, you end up finding out later, it was an accident, literally and completely. It was basically unavoidable because they were trying to hijack the car. Anyway, let's not spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen Spider-Man.
Who hasn't seen Spider-Man?
Well, those people that live under a rock and haven't seen Twilight.
Take me with you!
Yeah. Well, yeah, actually I would like to live there too. No Twilight, no Hannah Montana, none of this stupid stuff. Why is Twilight... Okay, wait, we're not talking about that. You're getting off track. It's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah. That's one thing with the original Spider-Man. He had a reason that his uncle died and it made sense, because it was an accident and everything. That's what I'm saying. In this one, his uncle had some kind of strange hero complex, and it was just kind of strange. His uncle didn't have to die. But he goes out and he's looking for his uncle's killer, and I already explained all this, so let me continue. Yeah, he had more personality, this Spider-Man. The original Spider-Man was good, but he was basically the good guy, and the standard nerd good guy that is a hero now. And he didn't, he wasn't as witty as the comics and as the TV show, the Spectacular Spider-Man TV show. I like that one the best. Anyway, yeah. He wasn't as witty as he usually is in the comics and the Ultimate Spider-Man, all of those. He's always cracking jokes, and he's a wise guy, and... Okay, anyway, yeah. He's a wise guy, and it was just... This movie was really good with that. It just showed more of his personality. As to whether I want Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, both of them were good. I enjoyed both of them. But I personally, in my opinion, like Andrew Garfield. He is my favorite one. Now, also...
The spider bite made more sense than a spider randomly falling on him because it happened to escape. Than
yes,
the original one.
And if a spider randomly falls on you, it's not going to have its first instinct to bite you. It's just, it might bite you if it feels like it, but a spider can land on you and walk off. But that's okay. That was in the comics. The spider was supposed to randomly land on him in the original one, and he got bit by it. So it's alright. But I like the fact that he went into the room that he shouldn't have been in. And he was just too curious.
Troublemaker.
He was pretty quiet as a kid. But anyway, yeah, it was his own fault that he got bit. He shouldn't have been where he was, and he got bit.
He paid the consequences for his actions.
If paid by it means have spider powers, then I'd love to do that.
And get beat up.
By who? A giant lizard? I don't have to fight a giant lizard. I can just, I'd be Spider-Man. I'd be going around, and I'd just use my powers for my own selfish whatever. Yeah, that's not so good. Well, anyway, I'm not a role model, am I? So, yeah, he had more personality. Now, Gwen Stacy and MJ. Who do you rather as Peter's girlfriend? That's the question that I ask you, audience.
Let
You
us
can
know in
comment
the comments below.
Yes, please do so. Who do you prefer, Gwen Stacy or MJ? My opinion, Gwen Stacy. She is not spending the entire movie always mad at him. I mean, she can actually understand him. In the end of the movie, she understands why he says what he has to say, and I won't say anything else so I don't spoil it for
Who hasn't seen
anyone.
it? If you haven't seen it, you deserve to get spoiled.
Yeah, but if you haven't seen it, go see it, because it is good. Even though people say they don't like it,
Who said that?
I've seen other reviewers say. I'm not going to name any names, so I don't get any hate from them. But
yeah, I'm gonna do anything to you.
They might hate my video. I don't like that. I can't take anyone hating my video. Anyway, yeah, that's why I like this one. He had more personality. Now, Gwen Stacy was more likable. She wasn't always mad. And MJ just spent the whole movie mad at him. I mean, every single movie, there was at least, most of the movie, she was mad at him about something. And it got kind of annoying. But in this one, not only is MJ, Gwen Stacy, not always mad at him, but she actually fights the bad guy. I mean, the lizard.
Yeah, she does it. She's fighting him, punching him, this whole epic battle at the end, yeah.
Yes, Gwen Stacy versus the lizard. Amazing Spider-Man deleted scene that no one knew about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, she actually, she shows that she is smart, just like Spider-Man, Peter Parker. And it's just, she has a lot to do with the movie, and it's really nice, the way they had her. And now you can also see how smart Peter Parker is.
See, Peter Parker is the only smart one. Spider-Man, he's an idiot. This is on the mask, he just becomes stupid.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, yeah, you can see how smart Peter Parker is because he creates the web slinger. He creates the whole chemical thing, and that was in the comics and in the TV show. And that I definitely liked. It wasn't no magical, he got the spider web, because of the spider bite, he got it on his wrist and he can shoot it out. I mean, that's a pretty convenient place to have it, right where he can use it to swing. But it's alright. Again, in the next movie, it's alright. I mean, it's Sam
Raimi.
In
the next movie, because, yeah. We've already seen the second one already, yeah.
Yes, that's going to be our next review. Spider-Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
Haha. Psych. Yeah, no, we haven't seen it. But anyway, yeah, I like that he had the, that he made the web slingers. And then Doc Connor in this one, the one thing I didn't like though was that Doc Connor didn't have a family.
I don't know how to call him Doc Connor.
Yeah, well, he was a doctor, so Connor. Anyway, yeah, he did. He was supposed to have a family, and in the TV show and in the comics he had a family. But in this one he didn't. That was just kind of strange. That's one inconsistent thing, since they seem to be trying to keep consistent all the time. They have Spider-Man exactly the same. They had Gwen Stacy as his first girlfriend, as he was in the comics. Nobody seems to know that. I don't know why. But yeah, that was good. Now, the actors in this movie were, in case nobody knew, Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone, Mark Webb was the director, some guy named Rise Ifans. I might have just destroyed his name. I don't know. Please don't hate me for it. But he was the Lizard, and he played in several other movies, of course. I mean, he's an actor. And one movie was Anonymous, Little Nicky, and yeah, that's all I know. I haven't seen any of those, though. But Emma Watson was Gwen Stacy, and Andrew Garfield, which everyone already knows, was Spider-Man. There was Martin Sheen as Uncle Ben, and really, he did a good job of playing Uncle Ben. I mean, it was good. But they also had Dennis Leary as Captain Stacy, and Sally Field with Aunt May. And, of course, they had the traditional Stan Lee cameo. What did you think about that? It was he's always in some kind of a scene in these Marvel movies. And in this one, he was pretty funny. He had the whole headphones, and he was sweeping the library while they were fighting.
He was sweeping?
I don't know if he was sleeping or if he was organizing the books.
Books.
Okay, so he was a librarian. He was organizing the books, and because of his headphones, he didn't hear the entire battle that was going on behind him.
He didn't hear any of it. What? That is what?
That was kind of late. But yeah, he didn't hear any of it. Well, how is that a joke? Okay, anyway. Yeah, he didn't hear any of it, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was kind of silly and, what do you call it? Outlandish, just because you would hear that. I don't care. You have to have your music blasting. But still, it was good. I like that cameo. Now, I wasn't making a joke.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Ignore this weirdo. Anyway, yeah. The ending scene of Spider-Man. What did you think about it? This whole thing with this weird shadow guy. I'm guessing he was
The Black Hat of Death.
the Black Hat of Death.
I think he's called Black Hat or something like that.
Wait, really? The guy in the end of the scene? I thought that was Norman Osborn. Oh my goodness, that was so wrong. Wow. Okay, so his name is the Black Hat. Why is his name the Black Hat?
I don't know, because he has a black hat.
Well, he was completely black. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he was completely black. It was in his shadow. And how did he end up... That scene was a bit strange. How did he disappear? Why, he can walk through walls now?
Yeah.
Literally?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, that scene was strange. He was talking about this whole thing. So supposedly there's a big conspiracy going on. But anyway, yeah, that's our review of Spider-Man. It was pretty good. Some things that we didn't like about.
Spectacular.
This is the Amazing Spider-Man.
So, it was still spectacular.
Okay, so now you see our review of it. Now, what would we give it as far as stars? How are we going to do this rating system? Stars, right? Yeah.
We could call it something.
Spectacular! Yeah. Okay, I suggest you go see it. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Because it can be better. And I'm sure it will in the sequels. But it wasn't absolutely 5-star smashing movie. But I did enjoy it. Now, Froggy. Right?
Froggy.
Okay, I forgot your name. Anyway, yeah,
It's
you.
Fred.
Fred. Duh. Fred. What do you rate it?
Maybe 4, maybe
4 stars.
out of 100.
Oh my
Maybe 4 out of
goodness.
5, maybe.
Okay, 4 out of 5. So that's
And
our
we're
review.
done. We're over.
Okay, we're done here. Goodbye.
Sayonara.